welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is not your first video, thank you so much for still being here. And if this is your first time being here, my name is Desi, and I'm just here to tell you a little bit about my life, and hopefully it helps you with yours. You get what I'm saying? Anyhow, so I've been really struggling in 2020, like really struggling, and I'm pretty sure a lot of persons have been struggling as well. And I just wanted to come here and keep it real with you guys, no filters, real talk about 20 things 10 things I wish someone had told me before I got to my 20s, which pretty much would have prepared me for what is going down in 2020. Yeah, the irony. Let's just get into the video. So first thing first is I wish someone had told me that people are just poo emojis. Poo. Like, I grew up like thinking that everything I had to do, everything I did had to fit in with a particular package, because I was the head girl and people was like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Then I became a head girl again, and then life was just like people always telling me what I could and could not do. So I was never able to live my authentic truth. I was never able to experience 90% of the things that I wanted to experience in life, because I was just always trying to create this image or not pretend to be someone that I'm not, because I don't think I was ever a rebel, although nothing is wrong with being a rebel. But I just feel like I just wasn't able to experience a lot of things in life, because I just always thought that person will judge me, this person will judge me, even if I wanted to do it. I just didn't do it. And like, I wish someone had told me to just live my authentic truth, just not worry about what people think about you, because at the end of the day, you can do it all, you can be great and grand, and people are still going to hate on you. I wish someone had just looked me in my eyes and said, Desi, just do you, boo, just do you. And like, thing two is just putting yourself out there, because I was so afraid of judgment. I was always afraid of being ridiculed. I just never put myself out there. And I was saying this in a previous video, that I wanted to start a YouTube channel for a very long time, and I just didn't, because I was just afraid of all the judgment and all the backlash and all the negative comments that people would have. So just put yourself out there and just do you and be the best version of yourself. Because look, if one thing 2020 has taught us is that time is not something that we have. It's not limitless. It expires, and you know, you don't want to be at a place where you're not able to do things that you wanted to do and then regret it. So I'm just like, if you can do it, just do it. It doesn't even matter if one person appreciates it or no one appreciates it. At least you did it, and you would definitely feel better because you did it. Three, I'm talking to somebody out here. Shit. We all know this. If you know me, shit is always going to happen. And I feel like you just need to use shit to fertilize your life. Just use shit to grow. It's the perfect fertilizer. It's the perfect activational energy. It's the perfect catalyst for change. Like, 2020 might not have been the best year for you, but what did you learn from 2020? Look at the positives in life and try not to drown yourself in all the negatives. I feel like people just focus so much on the negative, and they never stop to just enjoy the beautiful sun, or to thank God for a friend that they made through a real hard moment. You know, just always try to find the beauty in the ugly, because the beauty is all that matters, not the other things. And yeah, thing four is to just love, like just love and be kind. Be the change that you want to see in this world. I feel like so many people are bitter to the core, and they just spit hatred out. And I think like the change starts with you. Like, don't jump onto somebody Instagram and hate. Don't be that negative dark light. Just just be positive, just be there for someone, just be nice. Like, I don't understand, is being nice a bad thing? I wish someone had told me to be a nicer person, because honestly, looking back at my younger, I'm not old, but looking back at my early days, I was such a bitch to people. Like, I was just so mean. And I'm pretty sure some people like will be like, even if they see this video, they would just never know that this is me, because I was just so mean to them. Like, so mean. So mean. Like, ugh. And 5, I know this is really hard for some people to do, but don't drag your childhood into your adulthood. I was bullied as a kid. Like, I had really bad eczemas and people just used to make fun of me. And I feel like that's why I was such a bitch to everyone, because I just always felt the need to protect myself. Even when there was no need to protect myself, that was me out there just attacking everyone. So, like, deal with your childhood shit, because, like, if you don't deal with your childhood trauma or whatever it is that you've been through as a child, it's going to haunt you. It's going to affect your quality of life throughout. A lot of people don't know that. But I got you. I just told you. So, 6, and I think this is really important. Be careful about who you invite into your space. Like, I know, like, when you hit 20, you feel like you're all grown and life is just started. Yeah, it really is. And the people that you surround yourself with very early in life are going to influence your path. It's going to influence your progress. It's just going to influence you. So be very careful with who you put or who you invite into your space. It's always like they say, if you want to be a better version of yourself, you should surround people with similar goals. And I feel like, looking back at it, all my current friends right now, they are like real boss, like, bitches. Like, they just do their do, and they do it so well. And honestly, I feel like my friends, to some extent, like, they have to be given their props, because they've helped me through some really difficult periods, because we all go through things. And I just say, like, surround yourself with people that are like-minded, but not like-minded in the sense that they all do the same things as you. No. Like, how would you ever learn anything new? What I'm saying is to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, people that have ambition, people that are progressive, people, that really see a future for themselves beyond where they currently are, and not going to allow their current situations to determine how far they can get in life. And that means, like, surrounding yourself with an array of people, because one thing you want to do is to ensure that your friend knows something that you don't know. Because I feel like some people just always want to be the know-it-all in all the relationships so that they sound smart, but at the end of the day, that doesn't help you to grow. So, like, that is something that you should also take into consideration. Like, just don't only pick people that you feel like, make you feel good about yourself, because their life is shit and your life is way better than them. Like, I don't really think that's what a friend is. But if you find yourself into that category, try to get out. But yes, I don't even remember which thing I'm on. I think it's 7. 7 is just like to live in the moment. I feel like people just don't live in the moment. Like, some beautiful things are happening and you are just too pressed about everything else, and you don't live in the moment. You don't enjoy that. So it just doesn't, like, at the end of the day, it's past, it's gone, and you just did not enjoy it. And then you look back and you be like, what are some of my best memories? And you don't have any. Like, you were too busy trying to take a photo instead of, like, enjoying the wave. Like, you can take the photo after you enjoy the moment. Just saying, just enjoy life, just live. I think this is 8. Multiple sources of income. Like, honestly, everybody have a skill, everybody have a talent. There is something that you are good at that someone else is not so good at, and, like, own your skills. hone your skills. Like, honestly, I wish someone had told me or pushed me harder into like probably hosting events and doing things like that, or being more on TV. You know, like I could have been making money just doing ads, like, or voiceovers or stuff like that, but because I was just not embracing my skills, not embracing my God-given abilities, I was just like, I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. And thing 8.5 or 8.0 or 8.1 is just make time. Oh my gosh, I hate people. I don't have time for this, girl. I feel so busy. Busy doing what? Being broke. Look. You be scrolling through Instagram, and before you know it, 3 hours later. So I don't want to hear the excuse about, I don't have time for this. I don't have to, like, make the time. You're here, make the time. Just like how you make time to scroll through Twitter and IG, make the damn time and do yourself a favor. Own your skills. Put yourself out there and just grow. You have to start somewhere. I hate when people say, oh my God, I wish I could do that. Hello, you can do that. You hear? You can do that. If you get up from your tushies and do it, guess what? You did it. And all that you have to keep doing is building on that. People that have empires, people that have thousands of followers on Instagram that you keep going and scrolling through their profile, they started from somewhere. They started from 0 followers. Wow, 0. Wow, imagine that. So you can do it. Just make the time and do it. And then once you start doing it more, you start getting confidence in that, and then you start doing a better job at it. Just get going. Thing 9 is to just research your profession. Like, when I was in high school, everyone said you're smart, do sciences. And honestly, looking back at it now, I don't regret being a scientist or being a researcher, but it might not have been the best fit for me. Honestly, I could have been better at something else. But I always believe that things happen for a reason. But anyways, the point is to just know what it is that you might want to do. It doesn't have to be like, everybody's like, what is my purpose in life? You don't have to have a purpose or a fixed purpose. Your purpose is something that changes over time. You get me? So, like, please stop stressing yourself and trying to figure out, like, what is my purpose in life? What, like, that question, just don't ask yourself it so many times. Just do things, and then you would realize by doing those things, you are living your purpose. Like, your purpose is not just one thing. Like, your purpose is, I don't really know, ever growing, ever changing. It's just the way you impact someone today. That could have been your purpose for that day. So just stop stressing so much about life. And then 10, just be mindful. Like, when I say mindful, I'm not saying like, oh my God, like, I'm being mindful, like mentally mindful. Like, oh my gosh, take breaks. Do you and be there for you. Like, oh geez, like, people are so pressed about other people that they forget to be pressed about themselves. And I just hate the thing that someone is out there too busy to look at other people's life than to look at their own. And I think that's what everybody's doing in this time. Like, for heaven's sake, just take some time to yourself. Self-care is important. Like, you want a better body? How about you start exercising? How about you start eating better? Like, everything, as I've been saying, is a journey. There is no destinations. There is a journey. Even when you travel, you get on a plane and you get from one point to the next. You don't just appear there. We're not yet there as yet. I don't really know, but I felt like somebody needed to hear those things. And honestly, like, this video is a bit longer than most of the videos that I make, but I just feel like I felt like I needed to say this because I feel like everybody is on this high where they compare themselves to everyone else and not realize that within them is so much potential. Like, I just wish that everyone would embrace their authentic truth, live their authentic truth, and just like realize that your authentic truth is beautiful. It is so beautiful, like so beautiful. Love, love, and love yourself. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and if you're not a part of this family and you're just here for the first time, don't make it be your last. And I just really hope that you guys see the beauty in 2020, because it's a dark year, but as I said, shit has the potential to make so much growth from it, and I feel like we just need to all try to find the silver lining in 2020, because we have to learn to live beyond our challenges and not just live within our challenges. And I feel like with every obstacle that comes your way, there's something beautiful for you to learn out of it and to grow out of it. And anyways, I was ending this video. I don't really know how I ended up rambling on again, but guys, just be safe out there, love yourself, express yourself, and just be true to who you are and stop pretending to be something you're not. And I don't get me started. Like, my mantra is that, you know, life I don't know how many times I'm gonna say this, but life is shitty, but you can definitely grow from it. And we have been having a lot of rains in the Caribbean, so just think about all that shit and all that water. That is like perfect environment for growth to occur. So like, don't beat yourself up. And if things don't work out, like, so what? Next, just do something else. Like failure is a thing. Like, great men, great women in this world, they are not defined by their accomplishments. They are defined by their failures. It is the failing that made them a better version of themselves. Imagine if everything went your way. What would you learn from that? And I'm not saying that you should go out there and try to fail at everything, but I'm saying if you did your best and things didn't work out, just try to learn something from it and do better. Be better, push yourself more, but don't beat yourself down, because like that brings about zero change and zero growth.